Let's keep this winning streak going.
We hope to see you all on our calendar day. Every fan that comes to support will go wonderful all
You can feel the anticipation in the air. We're in Las Vegas. Hi, everyone. Time for more NBA Cup action. The Eastern Conference semifinals are almost underway, and we can't wait. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Heat, it's a long season. But right now, they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And check it out, Cleveland, down a few spots.
I think for the Heat, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking. But not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Santi Aldama out there with Mobley. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's MP. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks, and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
And the combination of NBA basketball with the single elimination format, you know the anticipation here is sky high.
Oh, the Eastern semifinals of the NBA Cup knockout round. It's win or go home. So these two teams have come to play.
Now here's Garland, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Back to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He dropped 56 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him.
Matazes checked in for Pirtle. Marcus Smart comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Johnson in for Garland. Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. The three. It's rebounded by Batase. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Unloads from 13. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Smart.
As soon as it touched his hands, Tyus Jones was shot ready.
On the wing, Wade. Back to MP. He shoots a three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Mobley passes to Smart. Back to Mobley. 1 second left. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. You're watching the NBA Cup semifinal on 2K Sports. 1 quarter in the books. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Dario Saric. Dean Wade is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And then it's Malik Beasley. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, Brian. Still early in the season, but the Raptors are not wasting time on personnel changes. They've acquired Fred VanVleet, and it's a deal they worked very hard to make happen. He's a consummate professional, someone who will give them leadership at both ends of the floor, and they're hoping he has an effect not only on the court, but in the locker room as well, having won a championship.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
B.A., this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
Lets the three fly. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Jones with the ball. MP's there. Off target with the open look.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Oh, he tries a three. Oh, MP showing the big range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 10-point game. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. For the Cavaliers, Aldama's checked in for Evan Mobley. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Smart. And Darius Garland subbed in for Johnson. He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. .156 left in the second. Garland no good. And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And here's MP from outside. They get the rebound. Jacks up a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got his first bucket of the night.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Garland. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP scanning the floor. And the Heat, another three.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Garland, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. The three is up. And Garland with the basket on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one. MP outside. Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expect him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list for most triples in a year. And we've reached halftime in this one. Miami out in front, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Miami Heat.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Jakob Poeltl out there with Mobley, and it's Aldama in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
MP against Mitchell. MP no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Aldama right side. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. The putback. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, MP from way out there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mobley outside. Pass to Aldama. Outside for Mitchell. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside. And that one is hammered home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his fourth assist in this one.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Miami leading by 17. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And Garland gets doubled. Got a piece of it, and so the ball out of bounds. Bey touched the glass.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there, the hustle was there, very close to picking that one.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Beasley comes in for Russell. Jones, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shot clock at 3. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland again missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside, kicks it out to MP. Third quarter action, just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Cavaliers trail by 20. Three-pointer. Cleveland again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Cleveland again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Beasley finds MP. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Bey. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Garland. They need this. And Bey pulls it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Cleveland calls timeout. A different look for Cleveland. Matase's checked in for Pirtle. Smart comes in for Mitchell. And it's Johnson in for Darius Garland. Checked in for Miami. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Pirtle's checked in for Batase. Aldama comes in for Smart. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Johnson. And Garland is subbed in for Jones. They've got MP. Dean Wade is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Beasley in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Back to Garland. From downtown, sinks the tray. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Wiggins passes to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Aldama. The 11-footer. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, showing the ability to create for himself and others. Darius Garland, good court awareness.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Heat. The lead is 15. MP outside. And it's good! He hits another one! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Down low. Here's Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Pass to Ware. Now MP. Puts up a 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 19.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Adebayo. MP outside. He puts up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ware. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Here's Russell. On the wing, MP. Another shot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. And they advance to the championship round. Just one win away from hoisting the NBA Cup.
And you know, it should be an intense matchup. There's a lot on the line between the cup, the prize money, and the chance to hang a banner.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Way to bring the effort tonight. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Sup, MP?
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "please" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our restoration will respond and address your concerns immediately.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And we welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is a big night in the end. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more. Maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Collier out there with Klingon. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Boston in at the 3. Pass to Boston. Here's Collier, the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A 3 from MP. And again, Miami with the triple.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Pass to Klingon. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
On the wing, MP. He tries for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 9 points.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Beyond the arc. They get it back. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. MP in the last time out against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He had an impressive number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. A mind-blowing effort, and it's going to be hard to repeat, but hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Trying his luck from deep. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Sharpe. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Clingan with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Ayton, the pass to Hardy. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Back to Ayton. Over Saric. And it's Ayton missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Jones. Hardy is out there with Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Boston in at the 3 slot. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Boston. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And that one's good, Boston.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And guys, they've done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Ware's checked in, and it's Wade in for Andrew Wiggins.
Out of their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Portland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Portland, no good that time either.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Branham. MP way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat. For Portland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, gets the 3-pointer to fall.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Trailblazers trail by 6, and timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Dean Wade, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Bay. Collier, he's checked in for Portland, and Fernie Simons comes in for Hardy. And Simons has it in the corner. Sinks the 3-pointer. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
Wiggins outside. Simons against MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Branham, still without a basket. Adebayo with a screen on Sharp. The 3 from MP. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. It's tipped. Klingon, he's off on that one. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. For the West, Zion Williamson.
And right now, it's been all Zion Williamson. The string of games he's putting together has been incredible. Fun player to watch. I like that he knows what he does well, and he sticks to it. Doesn't have to force things to be uber productive.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Heat.
I can say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
They've got MP. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wynn in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the free throw, no good. Miami leading by 5. Pass to MP. This one for 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Here's Klingon. Sharp with it. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And it's off from 3-point range. On the wing, MP. He's got 36. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 8. Launches it. Boston, no good.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And they double up MP. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. So a moment now to see the story for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Simons from outside. Portland no good that time either. The Heat leading by 8. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Boston. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Boston's got 14 points for the game. Adebayo finds MP. From deep. Boston grabs the miss. Boston's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simons on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Simons against Adebayo. MP from deep three-point land. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Pass to Collier. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Miami. D'Angelo Russell comes in for MP. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Abdia's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. And it's Hardy in for Anthony Simons. Trailblazers trail by 5. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Avdia out there with Hardy. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Powell. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And it's Ayton missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to MP. Pass to Sharp. Beasley outside. Drills it from outside. Beasley's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Heat.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Hardy. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And the basket by MP.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
And here's MP for 3. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 9-point game. And the dunk by Powell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's MP. Miami no good on that time either.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
MP deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Clingan.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Wiggins finds MP. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Clingan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Sharp from downtown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The 3 from MP. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Simons from outside. Branham pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Count that one. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
Well, Greg, as we play the fourth quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it would be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
And it's Simons missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And that one's good. MP.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Now a timeout called by Portland. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your new dancers.
So for the Trailblazers,
For your Miami Heat dancers.
here's Hardy. Inside to end the run. And no problem from Avdia as he finishes at the rim.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Back to MP. Puts up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Ayton a screen on Russell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. And it's Miami with another.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Harden. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. It's good from long range. MP against Avdia. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Joe, what's up, man?
Going into this season, no one picked you guys to win the NBA Cup, but here you are, champions. So outside of the X's and O's, what is it about this team that allowed you to will yourselves to the mountaintop?
Winning a championship is never just about the people that you see, the players, the coaches, the front office. There are so many more people that are a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It takes a village.
Exactly. And they give you this extra push, you know, when it comes close to the end. It's something that's bigger than the 5 that are on the floor. You know, we felt it tonight, and here we are, Joe.
We felt it too.
Thank you.
MP right here.
MP question.
That's what I'm talking about.
Excellent quote tonight, MP. That's sure to win some fans.
Another win. Good work. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul. MP, you win the Player of the Month so much they should name it after you.
Let the kids plan the next vacation.
MP. You changed a lot of people's minds by winning the NBA Cup.
Okay.
Mine included. That first half of the season was a real eye-opener for me.
Cliff, I've been trying to tell you, we're farther along than what you think. We about to shock the world, you know what I mean?
Well, you identified a goal and you made it happen, and that's commendable. But you start acting like it's all sunshine and rainbows, we'll get knocked down a peg faster than you can say Cup champs.
We got a lot of work to do, I understand that.
Well, then let's take a look at your second half goals. You got to keep grinding if you want to keep surprising people.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Coach. You know that.
All right. Take a look at this list. Let me know what you want to focus on.
I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else is secondary, whatever it takes.
It's easier said than done.
I'm here to share my focus, right? That's what we're doing.
It is, but I'm just letting you know this is one of the harder goals on this list. It's about taking down the best of the best.
But if we are who we think we are, then we're going to have to do that anyway. We're here to win championships, right? This just underlines it and puts everything in bold.
Indeed it does. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare against the elite of the elite.
I'm looking forward to making this organization proud.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Looking good, MP.
MP's about to tear it up.